top, arguably, to block Visage towards Banana, but that's only cut his teammate out of circulation. The HE grenades go on forward. No damage being done, but 2 dinks with immediate effect, leaving Barton and Taco down to 20 HP roughly. Phelps has found one in the meantime, however, and so the high HP player is still kicking, finding damage, but Sparrow with another. 2 players low HP, walking right into the guillotine of Sparrow, who's good for 1, good for a second, and Whistler Krakow have found themselves an 11th. We're looking at a 2-0 because Whistler Krakow seems to be inbound. Phelps, they need to dart across and pick up the bomb, and they do so. Do they have the time? They might have just found it. 1 second. Oh my goodness, they just squeezed it out. The 2 versus 2 now for Godsent. The retake, it has to be perfect. But what better of a duo to have than Phelps and Lasso? Chinker and Goofy, they need to go huge. Phelps in a 1 versus 2 now. Has found one. And Phelps with a 1 versus 2 from the depths of nothing. Godsent back level.
They're coming. There is pace to this. Can we see another Axile impact? It seems we can. 2 looking the wrong way. Team 1 pantsed. And more to come. Elevated positions. Maluki contains. That's the B presence cut down to 1, but Pesadello wants to find a way back in on short. He's constantly maneuvering around on the A site.
The bomb's the real problem here, isn't it? Look how far forward it is.
I mean, Axile can just stay here. Oh, 2 heads, too short. He screams it, enters, readies his aim, but Pesadello with 1. Axile needs another and a quad kill. Another quad kill from Axile. Get out of my pit, get out of my sight. It's the ace. Oh, he sends them packing, zips up the suitcase for him.
What a half he is having. This is wild. What is his ADR looking like right now?
From B as well, with Junior holding this short angle. The orb's now been spotted. kxerato is actually going aggressive, and now he gets the info that Zephyr is attempting this trade from the toilets. kxerato on the angle, proven to be the hero, more than just a band-aid after all. Now back up in towards the A site. There is a second player at short, and he's also got S-tag to worry about at long. He's got no information as to where either of these players are. So the decision to fall back and just play here at the truck is the right one to make.
Yeah, Yuri's not even peeking out. He could just kill S-tag where he stands right now, but they're waiting on kxerato's contact. 20 seconds. The time is the problem. There's the smoke. Damage done. Floppy gets an entry, though. Yuri's out. And they know kxerato has to be nearby. Pushed forward by the Molotov. He drops the bomb. That might just be the round. S-tag's running low on time. He needs to chase. He needs to hunt these kills right here, right now. And kxerato will not let it get out of control.
It'll be enough to obscure his view. But there will be a gap, and that's what s1mple's bargaining on. Doesn't miss. s1mple, poised, ready, pulls the trigger. Another dead, just 1. Yell does scoop up the bomb. Electronics late flank is on the way. It's all about where he plants. And he's vulnerable to long.
Vague.
Electronic can peek this if he mantles up. Yell could be ready for this, though. Yes, and he hits the shot. Maybe, just maybe, he can shape up a 1v3. His team have left him. Already best the long. s1mple advancing towards the ramp. Perfecto late short. That's the play. That's the call. Jump. No. A missed shot. Yell hit it. Damn, spectacular reactions from the Brazilian, but Perfecto just playing safe. Let s1mple do his things. Swings out on the contact and secures a 15th for Na'Vi. An elusive 15th at that is the play. 18 seconds. They have to make noise in the next 2. Here we are. And he takes the contact. That'll delay them. 13. If they find him, they can plant. Yell's hungry for the fry, and he gets it in time. Now the bomb can go down. Bolts, always good for a couple.
Oh, 1 HP.
Great nade, but it's not quite enough. Yell lives on, and he's got the orb, so redundant damage. Bolts finds the first. It's only s1mple.
Knows where he is.
He does exactly find the first bullet, but Bolts will weather the storm. Double for Bolts again.
Good start from Bolts here today. 8 kills for him.
But now Na'Vi are going to be thrust down to the 3K mark.
What a blast from the past it is, you know. Bolts, for those of you who are a long-term Counter-Strike fan, you remember him from years ago with Fallen and Co. Had to do it the hard way in recent years with Boom.
I just remember all of the puns I wanted to make when I wasn't casting at the time, but when it was bolts and steel in the same team. You know, there's so many building puns. We could choose a different building every. He can't believe his luck. 2 don't check him. Even a 3rd on the cards. It's going to be shero to keep it competitive. The kit is on B, so if they do plant, there is a high likelihood that this retake favors Team 1, not only with a man advantage, but kit accessible. Just Kevlar for the rest of them, though, and they are coming up for a 3-man short pincer. Axile pushing the issue towards Apps, and if he finds Maluki, oh, it gets harder. Gambit, bomb ticking, but 4 pushing in. You'd need to see some hero headshots, and shero's already provided 1 and a 2nd into the 3rd. Okay, he's on for the ace. Tagged up, softened up. shero's gonna melt through them like butter, and shero is the hot knife. 5 frags. All to 1 man, Gambit will steal the pistol.
And he opted to swap from a P250 to that dropped USP on Skulls' corpse there. I thought that was quite curious. I was like, okay, this is an interesting little maneuver right here, but it pays off in a big way. I cannot believe they've just jumped over his head. As you said, Skulls must have thought Christmas came early. 2 kills.
We've got smokes for long side. Nafany's going to be isolated if Skulls releases it, and Inters might want to play a more passive line. He suspects they're coming. There is pace to this. Can we see another Axile impact? It seems we can. 2 looking the wrong way. Team 1 pantsed, and more to come. Elevated positions. Maluki contains. That's the B presence cut down to 1, but Pesadello wants to find a way back in on short. He's constantly maneuvering around on the A site.
The bomb's the real problem here, isn't it? Look how far forward it is.
I mean, Axile can just stay here. Oh, 2 heads, too short. He screams it. Inters, readies his aim, but Pesadello with 1. Axile needs another and a quad kill. Another quad kill from Axile. Get out of my pit. Get out of my sight. It's the ace. Oh, he sends them packing. Zips up the suitcase for him.
Like free school meals for him, man. Only the 1 into the 3-on-3. Messi out of the round. Zeppa, Alex, and S-Tag still alive, still kicking. Cloud9 on for the retake. Fury, they've got a bomb down. They want anything. They want whatever little Cloud9 are prepared to give them. Yuri taking it by force, fights in the door, and leaves it all on Alex. A 1v3 that should never be. There's the first. Can he find anything else? The AWP in the hands of Yuri. The molly forcing an engagement out of Junior that he did not want to give over. And now just Yuri left to beat, but finally Fury find 1 solitary round in amidst this sea of blue.
Doki.
It's low HP again, and this time Yell up close and personal towards those B apartments.
Oh, Boomich is actually making a lot of space. Chelo's responded. Yell's in so much trouble, though. And bit low. He'll finish it with the deagle. Chelo just needs 1 more. They're into the site now. Damage inflicted. Perfecto, a single point of health, and it's only Perfecto. And Chelo steals it. We're going to overtime. He rips off his head.
In terms of health. So potentially some kind of an opportunity. Lining up the set execute here. They've got the smokes, the mollies. That one starts to lock things out first. Jenny's and Rops is going to be piled under pressure here. Molotov trying to clear him out of this angle. He's burning alive. He's flashed. He goes straight down to it. The Molotov kill takes out Rops, and that opens up this B-bomb site. They're trying to play round the smokes first. Jenny's, and actually B-Mus does get 1, but traded immediately. And 2-on-2. Oh, if Frozen goes through the smoke, he's done for. Lucky catches the timing. Acor, again, with that AWP to work with, has actually gone through the smoke earlier.
Them out. It's just going to be pure manpower. No Molotov to deny them. Let's see what Norbert can find. Looking for the first frag, and he already spotted a couple of first ones. Norbert, oh, that's a very nice little lineup, and they're looking for every single one of them so far. It's a cleanup on aisle B.
Making friends with everyone. Here they go. Smokes are out. 3 CTs to receive. Axile tucked under the mini pit, and it's the first good shot from shero, tested by Skulls. That's the first for Team 1, and it might be the only one. Now another double from Axile. He's caught 3 on the pit hold. Bombs loose, and Maluki, well, You've got a P250, that's something, but multiple targets, multiple angles, and he is caught between them. 4 for Axile on the pistol, A defended nicely.
Yeah, if we're going to build some... Look, we all know that Gambit are the better team here. You saw the 1x bet odds. If Team 1 are able to pick up a map, be competitive whatsoever, that's what they're looking for. And when we had that little boot camp segment, if you caught the pre-show, we're talking about teams in these environments. Well, Gambit basically live in this house where they seem to be practicing year-round. For Team 1, they're in Europe. They're here for a shorter stint. They've been playing in Europe for the majority of 2021, however. And for them, it's a learning experience and one they can take home a lot of juicy nuggets, I would hope.
TT, now's the time. Flash, Hobbit wants to hold the line. 15 seconds, and oh dear, Shiro takes matters into his own hands. It might bait them into not check boost. And now Hobbit, only the one. Nafany can play spoiler.
Just has to live.
That's all he has to do. And he has.
We're being a human stopwatches right now. I said the time about 4 times in that round, and I think with this pace from Team 1 early, might be a couple more of those. 3.5, max loss bonus.
Yeesh.
This is going to be rough.
Yeah, I got that tingle.
Yeah. Lucky it's Monday morning. This is probably this is how most of you feel, is how Team 1 are going to feel after the series
That's
today.
it, yeah. It's, a lot of people will find kind of redemption in that. Oh, it's actually miserable for others as well.
And for you who got up at 6 a.m. this morning, went for a run, fed the dogs,
Yeah.
meal prep for the week.
Special shout
the
out.
Gambit.
A special shout out to anyone.